going on, everybody, and welcome back to the CU4 YouTube channel. You join me after I've just recorded this video, and now I have to re-record the video. We've got some more breaking news coming out of Carlisle United. It was originally from last night, from the fans forum, with Paul Simpson and the board members, but obviously things have changed since then. But the original news was that Morgan Feeney and Amari Patrick are unlikely to re-sign with Carlisle United Football Club. And then we get the breaking news just around about 10 minutes ago that Morgan Feeney is actually signed for Shrewsbury Town, a League One rival of Carlisle's, of course. And yeah, there we go. That's the big news then. But just on Amari Patrick first. Now, on the meeting, Paul Simpson said Amari Patrick wanted to play on the wing, as that was the role he wanted to play, but Paul Simpson couldn't guarantee that for him. But it would also seem that Amari Patrick doesn't actually have a club lined up that is willing to play him on the wing, which seems a really odd decision. To not, obviously he's more than welcome at Carlisle United, and he's got the club in place. They wanted him on the 2-year deal, but yeah, it looks like Patrick's going to move on. Of course, he's given us that goal at Wembley, which was, worth it. He's had a poor season, but that goal at Wembley alone makes up for it. The Hartlepool away, if you remember that, absolute chaos in that away and absolute limbs. So he's had his moments, and we'd like to thank Amari Patrick for them moments. I hope it's not a case of he's trying to sort of see where he could go, or, try and get a higher wage somewhere, and then it doesn't work out, so he drops back to Carlisle United, because that wouldn't really, I don't think Simpson would allow that. But it looks like Patrick's going to move on. And then the next one, which I've just recorded, was Morgan Feeney. In that video, I said that he was linked with Hibernian and Hearts up in Scotland. Last season he was looking for a League One club, and then this season we could offer him League One football, but obviously something Shrewsbury's got that we don't. I would imagine locations help that, because he obviously is from Liverpool, so down that sort of area. However, I think it's a really odd signing, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Shrewsbury, from Carlisle to Shrewsbury. Now, I'm not saying Shrewsbury aren't a big team or anything like that. I'm assuming Shrewsbury have a decent wage budget behind them, but I'm just not really sure where or why. It just, he was linked with Hibs and Hearts. Obviously, Hibs are Hibs were, I believe, in the Europa Conference League qualifying. The chance to go up to Europe. It was our club captain. He's got a chant which got sung every game. Feed at the back, then he's intact. Feeney. Do you know what I mean? He was a player that was really liked up here at Carlisle, and to just join Shrewsbury, just also in League One, just seems an odd decision. It doesn't. I mean, Twitter. Looking at Twitter, it's very much similar. It's very similar to what I'm saying here. Just a bit of an odd one, and it's just a sideways move is a lot. I'm seeing a lot, and Shrewsbury finished mid-table last season. I imagine we'll be sort of around the 15th to 20th position this season. But I just think if them links to Hibs were correct and he had the chance to go and play in Europe, that's fantastic, do you know what I mean? And then just to move to a team that is just, again, in our division, and possibly a team that we're going to be in and around. Yeah, it's just an odd one. However, I imagine that this, and I can't say anything for sure, so please do not take my word for this or anything. I don't have a clue. But Ben Barkley, is that what we're all thinking? Yeah, Ben Barkley, I would imagine. Simpson said he wanted 10 signings. We've got 2 with McCarmont and Jack Robinson. So does that mean that we are going to get another 7 or 8 signings. Ben Barkley possibly. Is Finn back going to come back in? I've seen a lot of people hashtag back is back. So you never know on there. But yeah, Feeney to Shrewsbury. And it looks like Patrick will be moving on as well. In other news as well, Joel Senior has just signed for Morecambe. And that's a really good sign for Morecambe down back in League 2. I think it's a player that obviously quite a lot of us thought would re-sign, but obviously we released him, so it's a good signing for Morecambe, really good signing for Morecambe. I think Patrick and Feeney, I don't think either of them are replaceable. I think we can replace both of them. I think if we're obviously linked with that striker from Crewe, Daniel. Ajaza, is he pronounced that? I'm not 100% sure, but we're linked with him. That would be a really statement signing if we could get a player like that, especially when he's linked with other teams like Bradford, high-paying teams in League 2. If we could get a player like that, that would be great. And of course, as I say, we've got Barkley, there's that young lad in the National League that we're linked with. I think Feeney is replaceable as well, if I'm being honest. Just on your screen as well then, we have got the new training kit, as you can see. Quite a smart little number that is. I'm liking the top a lot. I'm liking the sort of, it's got like a army sort of camouflage pattern on the side by the look of it. It's looking like a really smart training top there. As you can see, the grey with the little camouflage is really nice. And then we've got the sort of player range with the grey and the going into the home kit design is nice. And then Simpson and the coach and staff have got navy blue into the home shirt, which is nice. I'm not a fan of the Umbro logo on these trading kits. I'm just not a massive fan of like the Umbro logo, how it's stretched out. Where compared obviously to the home and away kit, it is literally just the small sort of badge is what I'm trying to say. That's going to sound really weird if you don't understand what I'm talking about. I'm not a massive fan of the I'm just not a massive fan of the Umbro badge. I think it just looks a little bit too big for my liking. I don't know, it's just like the training wear kit. They've got it's like Umbro Pro Training, I think it says. But I'm a big fan of that grey t-shirt and something that seems really like a really little detail. Black pants and black shorts. Massive fan of that, because we always have navy shorts and navy pants, and you can never sort of just wear navy by themselves. You can wear black pants with anything, you can wear black shorts with anything, so I'll probably be picking up the shorts and the tracksuit bottoms and that training top as well. But yeah, what do you think of this breaking news then? Feeney is off to Shrewsbury, Mary Patrick doesn't seem to be signing, and Joel Senior is off to Morecambe along with the training kits there. What do you guys think? Please leave in the comments down below. I've been CU4. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.